The people of Bukwo, we want to thank you so much for coming to receive the president in this area. We want to appreciate all of you for coming over, including the border borders. We are going to meet you. And all the groups, we shall be able to meet you and talk to you. All the leaders of this place, the campaign that we have this time, we are campaigning at a village level. You are going to look for the votes for the president and flag bearers yourselves. And you're all the campaign managers of the president. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the flag bearer of NRM, we want to welcome you to Bukwo district. I was thinking Manafa Road was the best road in Uganda. But I can assure you the Bukwo Road is the best road. And I want us to thank the president for the good road. I get surprised when some people say there are no roads in Uganda when we have the best road here. And when you're in that road, you can now see this as a pearl of Africa. The beauty of Bukwo, no area can ever befit it. Your Excellency, we want to thank you for supporting the landslide victims. It is unfortunate we've lost some of our people, but thank you so much for supporting them. And I am happy that the Minister of Disaster is also here to support the bodies that have been retrieved today. We also want to thank you for supporting the people of Bukwo, because it is only in Bukwo that you have fresh foods from year in to year out. And we want to thank you for giving a conducive market environment, because they sell their products to Kenya through SWAM. Your Excellency, because it is threatening to rain and this place, you can never measure what time it rains. We want to welcome you to come and greet your people. But you can as well delegate me to talk to the border borders. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Bukwo oye!
The people of Bukwo,
Kalabiga Bukwo,
Takwenya Suba,
Ayesabaya Kwande Domare,
habari watu wa Bukwo.
Ayesabaya Kwande Labari, Ajamune.
The Vice Chairman of the NRM, who is also Speaker of Parliament.
Ajeshet Jogajibor Nyo Anita Mong.
The Secretary General.
Nyo Party Nyo NRM Secretary General.
The other state members.
Biga la kyobure sek jog ma ago borbondet.
all the other leaders,
Kando ika la togol.
and the people of Bukwo, the people of
Ago
Sebei,
biga Bukwo togol.
people of Sebei,
Biga sabing togol.
we greet all of you.
Ago sabaya akpondet togol.
First of all, I extend condolences to the people of Bukwo
Kagon bondet rikyaji biga Bukwo jogji bodam jesawer.
on the death of our people who were swallowed by the mountain.
Aga sakpek biga jogji afurwan ke bang rop tanyog milim balagam.
We shall support the families of the victims.
Kalau maja supportingan ago pesha.
I have already sent some small support.
Kalau kaya gu kago loishe tage.
As president, I sent some small support.
Kalau cagon kago loishe tage dongo nyegi bin lo.
But the government as a whole will support them even more.
Kalau nene ugas medi magudes tuku kala kede shibikti jo kumienis.
And we have been telling you about this mountain.
Kalau kami dang mo kena magago mengisien nyo balagam lebo Mount Telegon.
The mountain is very precious.
Kalau karom lagamane kapsa.
It is very important for Sebei, for Ugisu, for Eastern Uganda, for the whole of Uganda, for the whole of Africa.
Kalau lagamane le ko le togol biga sabinyi biga Usia, ago biga Uganda togol.
All these rivers which start here end up in the Nile.
Anyo shokyo togol jo jage uli wobe togol agarifa Nile.
So it is very important for Africa.
Kenyi gi kapsa nye taboni nye bagore nyo je mengishi Afrika.
Together with the Rwenzori.
Ya bonde ge marija mi lagam limba Mount Rwenzori.
They are the mothers of the Nile, of the White Nile.
Siak togol gije giye anyen nyo je bararifa Nile.
But we need to know how to live and use this mountain.
Maji net ke je mengishi anguchi she lagamo shek tuju.
That's really where the issue is. That's where the issue is.
That's why ya ye mi window.
In the past,
Ikiaga je
population was small,
ya kela gudu switch biga je mengishi goret.
so the mountain was not so much disturbed.
Kamachi shamba ikego gonin.
Now, with the increased population, it's good, but we need how to use the mountain.
Ya kada shiga biga lasa maji net kela chi shel ne lagamendi din je bonde.
After the elections, we are going to discuss it in more detail.
Kalau gaji wan ko ishien ni gaji maji burti angia kaslama chilne.
The strategy of living with the mountain.
Majir walk laga burtonye je mengishi ne agola gamen no je bonde.
Don't push.
Kalau bonde da mu de ra dorte ma daga do mare. Kalau bonde da burti ga da bon.
Don't push. I am seeing all of you.
Kalau bonde da mi daga so go mare. Museveni oye! Bukwo oye!
So, the agriculture
Galega gabadishet.
is not the only way to use this mountain.
Kalau me baraga badishet padanya magale chiam lagamuli.
The other day, I was in Bududa,
Kalau bashon ayini kami daga masta baduda usha.
and the people have already started understanding,
Gijat piga gusuk ngale kyona magago mengishi tam lagam.
because we have been resettling our people in other districts.
Amye ge jemita jimini bija amagama stab uliaga kawle makali bakiri adongo.
But the ones of Bududa said, no, you settle us in our district, but in the towns.
Kungwabi ga jole ga dek pare uliaga kali ajminye che mengishi tawni na kyo jo mita lo je mengishi.
In urbanization.
Kadogla ga dar tawni to ga kwane bi gam jaru chag min sende daga daga tawni daga.
So, and if you go to Europe, that's how they live.
Aga sak pala mengishi je kundinyo.
I think what I will do, I will organize a trip of people from Mount Rwenzori, Mount Elgon, they go to Europe and they see how the people live with the Alps.
Kala je kyo je mi da uli ma je kware tuwa go bigar men sori je balimba Europe pa jagat la je mungishel ne. Museveni oye!
You find they live in the valleys, and the mountains are used for sports, for skiing, and they make a lot of money for tourism.
Kala mi je lo barang di negin de lo bala gam le chi she ki dan be shandet in terms of ka pa bi ga yo ko sogorit. Je bara tourists.
So the problem is wanting to put agriculture where it should not be.
Kala jama ko ala jibat lo meyem ba jibat akasak pa lo ba go belio lo meyem jibat ko ba dispigo.
The mountain is very dangerous because even when I was coming in the forest where there is nobody, I could see some landslides.
Kala ulimba wok la miat karoman kale ga jo ne yo med aka sulya ga legi buta ga kitok la miat balimba wok karoman.
I saw about 5 such.
Kala ka karibu mut lo gingat amlimba wok.
And here,
kala debiu
along this road,
amarani nyinyo bo kap chorwa swam.
If you look on the right, you will see some of those. So the mountain is not a problem. We must know how to live with it with our bigger population. The thing is that what you call history, I call current affairs. Because I was there all the time. In 1962, when Chemonges broke from the Bagisu, when he broke from the Bagisu, Sebei County had 3 sub-counties. And 20,000 people. You check the census. Not now, but when you go back. You'll confirm what I'm saying. Even when we gave you these districts of Kwen, the population was still small. But now the population of the whole of Sebei is now more than 500,000. From 20,000 in 1962. So you can see why we need to really be serious, not play around with the nature. I am here to present to you the manifesto of the NRM. The highlights. In the manifesto, there are 7 contributions. NRM has done to Uganda. In the last 40 years. I'm not talking about earlier. In the last 40 years, contribution number 1 by the NRM to Uganda has been peace. You, the people of Bukwo, are witnesses. You know what lack of peace meant. With the Pokot in Kenya, with the Pian in Karamoja, with the rebels in Mount Elgon,
ago biga jog mi ule bo ko me la ya wirte mbaga smedi nek.
But now the whole of Uganda is peaceful from north to south, east to west.
Kala ne banda ni amiga na la je bonda da lo she tomare ye ngoro gni da lo shon nyo kapsa.
And anybody who tries to bring trouble here, we shall deal with him decisively.
Kala ji da nyamagu wirta mormori da bigo ma je bangan somare.
So Uganda is now peaceful. That's our contribution.
Kala Uganda banda ni la bonda da lo she kapsa.
And how did we do it?
Kala ne ne chila ne
Because of our ideology.
ne amgani di she nyo chie.
We believe in patriotism, loving Uganda,
Kala ji ajam gore nyo agenga nyo
loving Africa.
ang ji ajam ye kore nyo nya Afrika.
We don't care about your religion.
Kala maji kan balage yugu slomin da ge yugu ne
We don't care about your tribe.
maji kan bala yugu kabla ne
We don't care whether you are a man or a woman.
maji kan la yugu je shanda yugu poyo
What we care about is what you do.
parajin gat pala yene ni
If you do good things, you are with us.
kala ga inga le keda boni che bonda ge
If you do bad things, we are against you.
kala ga inga le ke miodi ji bas che ka singo ami utage
We support the right, oppose the wrong all the time.
ala je jam toy bala pingan ngale galak da ke tur ngale galak
Now, because of that,
dene am ji jo
we have been able to build a party for the whole country.
kala ga jam je dej a chamet da party
And also build strong national institutions, the army, the police, the judiciary, and so on.
ang ke dej ne dugu kyo riba aga smedi chogang mone gmimba judiciary rid agom basgare kyo je bonde.
So it is those institutions and the party that have been able to maintain peace in Uganda,
Kiti jo ka je dej kiji amalo dut kiji riba taloshet am gore nyo.
supported by you.
Ami da kwa abi ga gore adorori ngaleja.
So that is contribution number one.
Ye bada chenyo
Number two,
ye baye nyam ngale chogi pi NRM
development.
gendare de tap goret.
When I was here, there was something called Mkoriandit. What is Mkoriandit?
Bright. Bright. Mogori andit ogengas kesa
What is Mkoriandit?
bright.
Mkoriandit was what? Is what?
Mogori andit is development because there is the other component of Mogori andit and Mogori andit. Mogori andit is rich or being rich,
But I'm talking about the development.
which is Mogori andit.
Mo?
Mogori andit.
Makoriondit.
Yes sir.
So Makoriondit
Ngale kyo about development
has got two parts.
kala bonda ne tugayen
There's economic infrastructure
mingale kyo na mga goje den baro shig
and social infrastructure.
ago ngale kyo mo yeji diner mbabigo
Economic infrastructure are the roads,
ngale kyo bo dara den nyaga ngale ga ro shig
electricity,
ngale ga ume ngale ga power
telephones,
ngale ga simu nagi
piped water,
ngale ga bega jo jiju de mbo kyo dleji
the railway,
ngale kyo bende gari damad
and some other which are for the towns like.
ago ngale ga kyo mamia mbolo jo na mga go ngale ga tawni na gala
Now, if you check on all of those,
doge ga siti jo dogol
NRM has done quite a bit for survey.
ki bondet ngale ki jongo che basabin
We're able to push the tarmac road from Mbale to Kapchora even when we had no money.
ala yikke je shem ji ni mariat ka daga ne wushe ko bun kap chorwa idio ko maje bonda ma besan
I used the money of compensation from Kenya
ala kya ishe ga rikke je gonu je ga bar ji mi nge bigo
to,
je sadaret
to construct the Kapchorwa Mbale road.
ya sadare nyogo jo ne wusha paka kap chorwa
And Mzee Moi said, okay, I will give you the money, but I will put my own company there. I said, yes, no problem, you do the road.
kala ke jam da mayinde moy nyogo bat cho ge nyale ai nyinde ne ma gonwani company nyu nyamu je sadarandi nyo
Later on, we have been able to do Kapchorwa Swam.
dene la dula ke je mu che sadare nyo paka kap chorwa paka swam
Now, lower down there,
Amungun kamasta soilini.
we have done Mbare, Muyembe, Chepskunya, Namaru, Moroto.
Kiji amucha sadaret kitagane miembe paka Moroto.
Now, the Maram roads should be maintained because you have got road equipment here.
Kala roshe kya je bonda jawet mbaje kwasta guomba ka bai gorte magala jesade amye je bonda tugu kyo chishi yagi won gas me de kwa Bukwo.
You have got, I have the file here.
Maje bonda lagas tugu kyo je won kwa gaul.
Oh, you have got road equipment here.
Kala tugu kala kya ru akwe tugu kyo jongo che yo sadaret kapsa.
There is
Museveni oye! Museveni oye! Mgonge doy.
so
Ginyad.
your equipment is in Mbare. Your road equipment is in Mbare for.
Kala ginyo ya yesadara ni ginye mi kama stambale.
Each district has got its own road equipment.
Kala bonda gule gambariandi bonda duguk pa jo sada aret.
But there's also the one for the Ministry of Works in Mbare.
Gemi da nyo jishe kama ajek pika elagon nyo jebet yo unali bausha kama stambale.
And it has got everything, graders, excavator, and so on. They are all here.
Kije gon bagata bila ni kije gon gnemba wata bausa nyoga miu wone dogol gas medi.
So therefore, apart from the tarmac roads, the Moram roads can be maintained with the equipment of the central government, which is here is in Mbare, and the local governments, which are in each district.
Kalaga miata ren nyoga je ye lamud mi baro shikyo magala jasa ti she dugu kyo je goneji denemba mi ba machine nyowo nyemi mbale nyowo je stu ya bare jasa daro shik.
Now for telephones, you all have telephones now, all of you.
Ala bonde akwa simu na somere.
That issue of telephones was solved.
Ala bonde akwa simu na kwa biga pore.
Electricity, you have electricity now.
Kala je abonde akwa mbabiga poro ni gijo power somere. Rural electrification.
Water,
Ngalega bengo.
I can see there is a lot of work here in the water sector.
Kalaga sala mi she niwo kama stanya bego.
In the fire here.
Among waget nibo le dut.
Because there's some work in the villages.
Kala mi she daga nyaba majaru lo. Nyolde magago bego.
You have got 784 rural villages.
Kala je bonda je lo je munyaje ga magaulin villages je bondo 784.
354 of them have safe water.
Kala amgi di jam kwenu la bonda bega je tilche yebi ga poret.
This is still a bit low. You should do something about it.
Kala gasala tomi nguni magala chi she swama sangelle.
This is
Kinyor bi ga yongo pego.
This is for 45%.
Kala mi de ulbo ana mutano.
In other districts, they have got very high percentages.
Kala wulyaga la gulangda ngalega chiet nyo bego da je
So the Prime Minister's office should work with you to find out how you can do more.
Kini gang mo bonde la mi bi ga je ma chi jinde singel ga je deshil ne bego kubun lo baga stone.
But there is pipe to water
Nene bi be ga jogo jasati.
for Bukwo town.
Ulabo Bukwo ga ulabo Bukwo town.
There is pipe to water for Swam.
Mimba be ga limba swame.
Then some pipe to water for Cheptandan,
Mimba be ga limba jeptandani.
Alalam,
Ulimba lalami.
Kapnandi,
Kamnandi ulimba boda nyaba Kenya.
Kaptali,
Baga aptal mi be ga nomere.
Kamet,
Bagamut,
Kabei,
Kabai,
these altogether have got 27,000 people.
Kala Jodogole, Giambigo, Elufu,
27,000.
Pigo 27,000. But Your Excellency, there's a problem in town council, there's no water. In Kamna, there's no water. Even in Kaptero, there's no water.
But here in the file, they are saying
The
there's
Chinese company which was contracted to do water in Kortek did substandard work, and there is no water that comes to town council. People are being charged. There is only pressure that comes to the people of town council. There is no water, absolutely. There is no water in Kamnandi. There is no water in Kaptali. There is no water in Kamet. There's a very big problem with the water here.
Very good. So, what do you call lies in Museveni?
All those are just paperwork, but groundwork hakuna maji. Hata barabara iko mbaya. Wao unatuma pesa mingi ya barabara, we are not getting. They are just eating our money for roads. They are not doing the roads.
Very good.
1 billion, I need you to send a team here. These people must be arrested, Your Excellency. I'm the flag bearer, LC5. Pesa unatuma ya barabara, haifanye kazi yoyote.
Now, that's why you are LC5 now.
That's why I want them to vote for me. Mugonge doye. Chesala Museveni oye. Asante. Museveni oye. Museveni juu. No change. Asante.
Because when we were in the bush,
Kala ogije mide samitia.
we decided to create an additional structure.
Kala jisola je de shi amngale ga shone ke de shi dugalak.
There was already DC. There was already DC in the district.
Allah gmi da idio nye bara DC uju the district commissioner.
Then county chief,
Kala gmi dio nye bare nyo je bara saset. Nyo de magago county.
Gombara chief,
Gmi da idio ya gura kwela sub county chief sho mi da gaulo.
and Muruka chief.
Agwa parish chief nyo mi da lubo ulo bagaston kyaje.
They were all there.
Kala gmi da idio tokul.
I am the one who, because as I've told you, I've been here for a long time.
Kala bo de te cha do yidu ya mi cha bur gorani nyegoi.
I was here during the time of the British.
Kala cha mi da yu ba shok yo ko ni musungu.
And I saw
De ne cha gas
how the chiefs were corrupt.
Kala bi ka do yo ku yi la ga jam sana kabisa.
And I saw them after independence.
Kala de ne cha gas yo ge nyoru aje ga je da walini shaje.
So when we were in the bush, I am the one who proposed that, yes, let the DC remain.
Alo cha mi da sami tiang mo la gan go bur bi ja je bare district commissioners.
Let the county chief, that time they were there, let them remain.
Kala go bur bi ja je bare chiefs jo mi county wa kwela ekau.
Let the Gombara chief remain.
Go bur ba sub county chief jo mi de gribeje.
Let the Muruka chief remain.
Go bur ba parish chief.
But we must have our own people
Dene last ma je bonde piga jijo.
elected by us.
Je kwa aje angitionin.
Kusimamia mambo yetu.
Kwa yangitugu kijo ja big up for it.
I'm the one who caused all this.
Kala bo ande ne de nyigi je ngale ja do.
This is how we started the LOC system.
Udiala ge je ba choice nyo je ge ngunyo je go the LC system.
Why have LOC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when there's already an administrator, if it is administration?
Kala mna se je bonde ba choice no daga ne ngunyo baga ngutaredi.
So that's how we said you elect your own people whom you trust, so that kwamba wasimamie mambo yenu.
Jongma kwa andara sila kwa yakwe pigo chomu je goyong mo. Joji pok.
So we gave you a gun which you don't know how to fire.
Ala ge go ndong man ni me mu je mbute. Ye ma mu jang mokte.
You are sitting with a gun at home, they are stealing your money.
Mu yel ne bonde madam ga ye mi je be sanago.
So this man seems to be a good gun who may fire.
Asante, Your Excellency. I was your former RDC.
Because he has accused, he has said the money is coming, but it is being eaten.
Akasa kwala cha astani shengmani amnye mi amri ge jora besan somare kinyi barana wa ga siori somare
The anti-corruption formula for the NRM is the LC system.
kale sije burge abare jam sana las magajin ya ga ndo shen nyo joge ngun nyo ba LC1
Because the LC system is elected by you.
akwen gitya kwa yakwe biga jobat chok amlo amnyakwe lobo villages
Mtume watu ambao watasimamia mambo yenu.
ayok to biga joishi swama somare kadaga ne LC1 paka parliament
Tumekutuma wasiibe pesa zetu.
ayok to biga jawari ba besane mande ya jor singela biga jam
This is the
sana
whole purpose of LC system.
kala ngale kya joje jamayela kina masi ngale kyo bo
They are not administrators because the administrators were already there.
Allah amye gmi biga joge mi ga batyo shi gani umba chiefs
The vets were there.
dege mi aba biga joge je shi on kan
Agricultural people were there.
mi biga jona ma ko ga ba dishet kan dishet
But they were corrupt.
kyak la go jam sana
That's why I am the one who proposed this system of the LC system.
kala ne ngit joge joga asmedi nyege je mola mare sije batyo shi rasa magmi danje bar LC1 lo je mnyaje
But it has not been fully used.
kala mun chi shi kapsa lo je mokto la chi shi
So follow this money of the roads for the local government and for the central government.
kala mai la jarap ngale ga gare kyo pon jobo jo pon district jo barane agomba jo pon ga pala jo je mele sa daroshik
Because the equipment which is in each district can do a lot of work each year, and the 1 billion we send can also do a lot of work.
kala amye je pon da du kyo chi shi mba willo da bagata biled dega je dos karik jo je gola 1 billion kamala chi shi nyo wonye da bon nye baroshik
For the Maram roads.
aroshik kyo je yu na ja ngara mun je sunni soy ayerongi
Then the one of the central government in Mbale is able to do 600 kilometers per year of the Maram road to maintain.
e ga ja bagata biled nyo mi mbale je me je pi mian magaga kilomita ne kyo baroshik
So this is all about economic infrastructure.
namage jo ago naradet nyobo ngala kama arani kama ngale ga pego
But there is social infrastructure.
miangale kyo baka nared nyo jinno remba bigo egola social infrastructure
The schools,
namage ba go sukulu nage
the health centers,
ula ba hospitali nage
and I can see we have quite a few here.
aga sakwela bonde tukusi jamihu
The government schools, primary schools in Bukwo are 49.
kale sukulu na kyo je bonde ambuko kwa na ngwen job primary kwa na ngwenda
And there are 10 government secondary schools.
ago sukulu na kumi job ga smedi job senior
Now, our plan
kala ngale kya je bonde
is to have one government primary school per parish,
ye magela je bonde sukulu nyawo primary genge kala munget nyawo parish
and one secondary school per sub-county.
ago sukulu ta genge je basinya am gambariani na kijo
The secondary school, so if there is any parish which does not have a government primary school, we shall build it there.
kale mi te gambariani nyawo parish nyemi nyama mi sukulu marawana imbare somare singela je de sukulu na kultulo
In stages.
ma je de ka dokari bang maga ni je de bang maga na je de bang maga nin
And also a second,
out of 21 sub counties
yes, in the Bukwo.
am kama stangi dinyi kitogle ma ye chi she swama je na imbaro shek
Because I remember when I came to Ntare, 1961,
kale ike chawe sukulu nyok semane ne ya bantare am maga nyok moy
there were many boys from Sebe.
kale ge mi de bigo including your comrade the late Dr. Gakomu is just from here. He was also an old boy of Dare.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And many boys from Sebe, from eastern Uganda, from northern Uganda, they were all at Ntare.
Kala ke mangarbi ga jego kwane ka mastanyi ago ka mastanyi mbo acholi ago lango yegi semana bantare
Including Kulanyi.
including advocate klan nyomi ka pchorwa
Why were they coming to Ntare?
amna sengat la gebedi jawas manulin
There was not a single A-level school in the whole of northern Uganda and the whole of eastern Uganda.
Kami school niya po class niya pa senior 5 ako senior 6. Kiuldilin balik kami ul dokol kini kebetu biganye ko ay karon.
The A-level schools were only for boys at Chisubi, Budo, Ntare, and for girls, Namagunga, Nabingo, and Gayaza.
Aku na school na kyo ko bawerigi. Ako ba jog ba dibik getionin.
So when I come today and I found that in Bukwo, which was a sub-county of Sebei County, only there are 10 secondary schools, I said.
Kalau ponde te kya jo ni kya kami school nang dene ga jo bandan je ponde 10 schools. Museveni oye!
I say asante Mungu.
Kalau mereka mola Mungu tawon.
Now on the health centers,
Ngalega lojinyo she lo hospitali nagi.
there's one health center for
Kalau je ponde hospitali lagi nganya je la health center 4
and 12 health center 3s.
Ago jut kumna abri health centers job somok.
So that means there are 8 sub-counties
Kalau kedokla sub county manana
which do not have a health center facility of either health center 3, health center 4, or hospital.
But Your Excellency, we had a district hospital here, but we don't know why it was downgraded to an health center 4. In your manifesto, we were only planning for construction, but to our dismay, our facility was downgraded.
We shall find out.
And the chairman has heavily requested it that you can use your powers to.
Very good. I will follow it up.
Mare health center 4 per district so mare. Mo gonge doye. Museveni oye!
So, on the health side, the plans are as follows. Upgrade Bukwo Health Center 4 to a general hospital. Upgrade Kapunandi Health Center 2 in Kapunandi Town Council to a Health Center 3. Upgrade Kamet Health Center 2 in Kamet Sub-County to Health Center 3. Upgrade Kapsarur Health Center 2 in Kapsarur Sub-County to Health Center 3. Construct new health center 3s in Riwo, Kabei, Senendet, Bukwo, and Swam sub-counties. So, this is on the social infrastructure. Now, when you have the two, economic infrastructure, social infrastructure, that is together development. So that is the second contribution of NRM to Uganda. The first was peace. Second is development. You want proof? Who brought Tarmac Road to Sebei for the first time in human history? It is NRM.
NRM oye! NRM you!
Now, this is why I normally ask people a question. You have a very good Tarmac Road. But do you sleep on the Tarmac Road at night? Do you sleep on the Tarmac Road? You said the Tarmac Road is good, I sleep here. What do you call sleeping?
Ruondo.
Huh?
Ruondo.
Do you rondo on the road? Do you?
No.
Where do you sleep?
Ruondo. Ko Ko is the house. Ka.
How do you say?
Ka. Ka.
Ka.
Ka.
Ka, that's Bantu. That's Bantu. Eka, Eka. Amaka, Amaka. So you don't rondo on the road, you rondo ka.
Alam sala weru limba ka somare. Nene meru anu. Lamut.
Now, the issue that, so from here, you are going back to car, to your car.
Even
me, I'm going back to my car. I will not sleep on the road or in the helicopter. I rondo in my house. Now, the problem is that when you go back to the house, the poverty you left in the morning is still waiting for you. And it says, Karibu nyumbani. Sisi bado tupo hapa. Sukari hakuna. Umeme hakuna. Nguo hazitoshe watoto. Nyumba inachuja. All the problems will be there. So that's why we, the NRM, from the beginning, we said, please, peace, good. Development, good. But add another word. This is wealth. Makariyondit. That's the one, wealth. You add Makariyondit. Because Makariyondit is yours. Is mine. Or my family. Or our company. The development is ours. But you can have development near you, but also be in poverty. Kampala has got all the tarmac roads, all the electricity, they are all there. But you still find poor people there. So therefore, that's why we have been saying, please concentrate on wealth. And that's why we have been sending programs in Tandikwa, NADS.
That's why I go to
the Operation Wealth Creation. We have now been sending PDM in order to deal with the issue of poverty. Let me show you some people who have responded. Let's see the ones here in Kapchorwa.
My name is Limo Nicholas. Welcome to this village. Is called Ngeny Village, Kapkoro Sub-County, Bukwo District. I am a farmer. I'm doing dairy. As you can see, I have 3 cows now, but 2 are producing milk. 1 is still growing. I also have coffee, 1,200 trees. I have bananas on 1 acre. I also have fruits, apples specifically, and then I have horticulture. I am growing vegetables, and then I have chicken, the local breed, but I have 100 so far under a poultry unit, which we are producing for milk, for eggs, and also for sale. We really thank government because when I started this farm, I started doing this farming activity in 2004. I did it using my own resources, but in 2018, government under Operation Wealth Creation, they gave us a cow, and now this cow so far it has sired 3. These ones are 3 years. Because of the congestion here, I've taken them to another annexed farm, which I bought. These cows here, it has assisted me so much as a farmer, because we are getting milk. As you can see, this one here, this one is Asha. It has produced milk for over 1 year plus. So the milk production has gone down, but so far, we are getting 10 liters a day from this other cow. Then this one is a crossbreed, a local and a crossbreed. We are getting, this one gives us 8 liters. So in total, these cows give us 18 liters per day. These 18 liters, when you calculate it with the current market price of 1,800, we get like 900,000 every month from these 2 cows. So next year, all of them are they are pregnant. We expect them to produce in January. So when we get now peak production, our milk is going to increase. But so far, these other 2 cows is assisting us in payment of fees, maintaining the home. We are also getting the bananas, which we sell on weekly basis. At least we get like 250,000. I mean, in a month, we get like about 1 million from the bananas. Then the coffee is also doing very well. So far, this year, we have already picked 5 bags of dry parchment. And that 5 bags, when you calculate it to the price of 10,000, that is already 5 million. The coffee is doing very well because of this mixed farming ingredient. We get the cow dung, we get the bioauxiliary, and that is what you can see the bananas are very healthy, and also the coffee is doing very well. So that is what we are getting. This farm of mine is 4 acres, and it is because of the income we get from the coffee, from the bananas, from the cows. We have also been able to improve on our house. So we have built a permanent house, and besides that, we have also put up the shop which you saw. So that shop, we are also getting income because we have rentals. So the 4-acre model, I'm very impressed. When I learned about the president talking about the 4-acre model, I realized because of the land pressure which we have in our country, this is the way to go. Such that under the small area which we have, we can realize higher income. We can also ensure family security in terms of food and also in terms of income. Yes, we have challenges as farmers. One of the biggest challenges we have is feeding of these animals. We have the challenge of dairy meal. Dairy meal is expensive, but we also grow maize around. So we feel that if government can give us a program, these other mills for grinding maize, such that we don't sell the maize when it is still raw, we increase on the value, and then we get the maize bran, we use it for feeding our animals. Otherwise, much of the dairy meal we get from Kenya, which is expensive. Besides, the farm acaricides, and also mostly acaricides and also herbicides for our farms, they are expensive. So we really feel that if government can subsidize on that.
So now you can hear our farmer, how he listened to our advice, which was the 4 acres model. With the chivaro, with the calculation, with the, he has got a cow, he has got coffee, he has got bananas, he also has local chicken. And there are very many examples, but we don't have time to see them here. And those who have listened to us have done very well. Some of them are doing very well. Let me show you somebody from Serere in Teso. called Joseph Ijara.
Kang wanega nyuki jo baka badindien nyo Johnny Serere.
You don't have it? You don't have it or what? Meanwhile, when I was there, there was an old woman.
From Queen.
Yes. Oh, it was from. I want to see
Kogop kisa. Ya Johnny Queen.
if you can get that old woman.
Baraji borwa keshe ni jabara kogop kisa nyegi kui shekari kya wo PDM. Am Queen district.
Ai kwa ro fana iskisa. Ajone I feel like nami te baka kwere. Parsi aloman. Ya so dan danyele. Ani mapondo boyo. Ani ngutuni. Chal to gaje chal ki ba jogara moja. Chamole dia ga kwa kariti kwa PPM. Kai gai ne. Wanam kari ya ganga ale den. Senge ko baya. Kinya ki ana man kari ya manamel bange. Chao lan alan dan. Mijastanya baje gani nyekali kinige je ikende ne ango le ye ma magita ke kai kai alde nyubade kitanya tu jabonda ka je tuai jasu te gari bagenga tal ye kya olem bale sikitwa ale kari tiga nyumunangon bonusut tanya kitanya te bonda ka je tuai
Now,
jangara jani am bokoti bon seven tugunde ka ngo la ko galla pononi
the story of Wikisa is that she had nothing. Story of Wikisa is that she had nothing.
Kala yashana gi mabonda yashana gi.
But when she got the PDM money, she bought that cow which you saw,
Ya ko nam ne gari kyo gi poni jogo ba PDM ko kwaldanya.
and it had now produced.
Ne ambala mi gi sheme ko kwedu galak.
It had a calf. It had a calf.
Bonda de da motia.
So there are very many stories of success.
Mi danga le kyo yani keda bone chi gi ngoi bi ga na maga ko ngale ki bogas medi.
That is Joseph Wijara of Serere. Let's hear him.
Kala ji danyo ga badindien nyo mi Serere bara ko ngale keda bone chi.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ijala. I am the proprietor of Taifa Farm, which is located in Serere in a place called Kakusi, where we are. And in Taifa, we have dairy, poultry, and we're also making laundry bar soap. But we also have the value addition aspect of the farm, where we produce yogurt and pack it, tin it for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, when he had come here and he was teaching people about the 4-acre model. He was having a rally in Soroti, and that time I was working as a taxi driver. I was doing that master business in Soroti. So when I heard this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to his story. And he was talking about a 4-acre model, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fired because I delayed there and the taxi came through. And the guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres, but I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken to the tune of about 100 of them. Then I got a small incubator. That was about 4 eggs. So I used that incubator for multiplying my local chicken farm. Eventually I was having 1,500 local chicken around. And I was very famous for local chicken. So but then local chicken were not answering my day-to-day needs. So I decided to translate it to layers. In Taifa Farm we have 10,000 layers. which give me about 310 trays per day, and each tray goes at price of 10,500. So approximately 3 million, about 3 million shillings a day from the eggs that we get. Of course, it varies depending on the cost of the feeding, but at least a half goes for management, a half goes to our pocket as Taifa. So after selling the layers, that money, I invested it on dairy. I started dairy with the 4 cows, but you know, I have multiplied very fast because I'm using AI. I have my own semen bank here, so I do artificial insemination. And then I also got a vet
Now,
who was able to.
Ijara is doing very well.
Kalaji jaga ye mite jaga story nyami oginye mi kuyeta pon kapsa.
He had my message in 2012.
Kalagelum kani dishenyu magen nyokang mone.
With 2.5 acres.
Kapon dapat ya kan ngenye gonusu.
For him, he selected 2 activities.
Kalagak paine du gugayen ye go 2 enterprises.
Poultry for eggs
Angogo kyoba magayigi.
and dairy.
Ago je toga joba jego.
When I visited him some months ago when I was in the PDM,
Kalau kamida wedo di waga Stiliana.
he was earning 3 million shillings per day
Kalab glaba shelo nyoru million of somok glaba sho.
from eggs alone.
Alam magayik pa de chale magayik.
But and he was selling 300 liters of milk per day.
Kalagak pa la lida anak mian somogi.
But
Glaba sho.
recently when I was there,
Kalanya yino kamida uldulo.
he's earning 6.8 million shillings per day.
Kalana manat million of magaga. Ago nian manana glaba sho.
And you can see here that is like 2 billion shillings a year.
Ketok lagari kyo ye jongo che bendo ma billion of ayen amu mwaget.
From 2.5 acres.
Amu maret egan gain agonusu.
So you here in Kapchorwa, when I came from the bush, I
Kalaja da miu yo kya jone samitia.
found you growing maize.
Kya nyorok au ye deshon.
Maize takes 9 months here because it is cold.
Kala sa deshon arong wenda.
So I said, but you are not following Echibaro. You are not doing
Kala
anything.
mami da kwa da lume. Kya baka idishit.
That's why I recommended the 4 acres model, like coffee. Here you grow Arabica.
Ala kya jang mok le mareka jer ngale ja bambare ta kanang man le. Muji widu ke kyodin.
Like dairy,
Muji rim batata nyoba jego.
like fruits, especially the apples.
Wimba matunda nege.
So please, get out of poverty.
Kala marangi tie pananyandit.
That is our number 3 contribution, wealth in the homes.
Nyoka ba somok ngale ga magaryondit.
2 final points.
Kala ayen je baladut.
Out of our list of 7, I will mention only 4.5.
Kala mang mo ang man ba da gonsu.
The 4th one is jobs.
Ye bang man ngale ga isyondok.
Because we have talked of peace,
Kaya ngale ga liad.
development,
Ngale ga naradet.
wealth.
Ngale ga magaryondit.
Now the 4th one is jobs.
Ya kwat ngale ga isyondok.
Where do jobs come from?
Wono ni isyondok.
Poor leaders confuse people. They think jobs come from the government.
Kala bot poda kwa ga ndo isodela kwani isyondok kasmedi.
The government jobs are not enough to satisfy the whole population.
Kala me isyondok ya men babi ka to kolle ga jeng mambala mide.
There are 480,000 government jobs.
Ala bundo isyondok elufu nak mianang manago jinana che dogu.
We are a population of 50 million now.
Ala bundo bi go million no katanu.
How can we be satisfied by 400,000 jobs?
Che chuchal ne isyonda ja duk switch.
So let's see how jobs come about. Let's see
Kanje ka la kon la ne ngale ga isyondok.
the Mkama of Kakumiro.
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Byamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Buganges East Constituency, Kakumiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for zero grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters, to lead by example, so that my voters can learn what measure the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well, don't sleep here, but if I would sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million, because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity, remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day, for us the liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day grazing. So this is our grass, here 1 acre of grazing. So this is our grass, here 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre of grass, this 1 acre is enough. Feeding, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre. Because we're just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, but I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply irrigate my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which we are getting from this 1 acre, because we have tested it where you receive. And here, currently,
that's what
I'm employing 26 people.
Freeze that one there, freeze the other one. Freeze it, the other one. The other picture. Now, this is a young minister called Biamkama. He came to Parliament last 4 years ago. And he's the son of a member of NRM, big supporter, who died recently. When this young man has been elected, in coffee and other things, and milk and others. Coffee and other things, and milk and others. But what I wanted you to see,